Imagine an Africa united, one government, one military, and a single currency backed by gold. A superpower free from Western control. This was Gaddafi's dream. But why did it terrify the world? Muammar Gaddafi envisioned a United States of Africa not just politically, but economically. At the center of it all, a gold-backed dinar. Instead of trading oil and minerals for dollars or euros, African nations would use their own currency backed by Africa's vast gold reserves. This would keep wealth on the continent, dismantling centuries of economic exploitation. No more IMF loans, no more Western dependency. Just African nations trading with each other on their terms. To the West, this was a nightmare. Africa holds over 30% of the world's natural resources. With a gold-backed currency, it could rival Europe, the US, even China. The global financial system, built on paper money and debt, wasn't ready for Africa's independence. Gaddafi's dinar wasn't just a currency, it was a revolution. In 1969, a 27-year-old Gaddafi overthrew Libya's monarchy in a bloodless coup. He promised change and delivered. Free healthcare, education, subsidized housing, and major infrastructure projects turned Libya into one of Africa's richest nations. But behind the progress, his rule tightened. Dissent was crushed, opposition silenced. Was it the price of vision or a descent into dictatorship? Gaddafi funded liberation movements from South Africa to Namibia. But he also invaded neighbors like Chad, seeking control over oil-rich land. The West labeled him a terrorist. In 1986, the US bombed Tripoli. In 1988, the Lockerbie bombing sealed his reputation. To some, he was a freedom fighter. To others, a global threat. In 2011, protests in Libya turned into a civil war. NATO intervened under the guise of protecting civilians. But many believe it was about removing a leader who had become too powerful. Gaddafi was captured and killed by rebels. His dream died with him and Libya fell into chaos. Was Gaddafi a visionary who tried to free Africa, or a dictator who brought about his own fall? His dream was bold. His execution, flawed. History may never agree, but one thing is clear. He dared to imagine an Africa free from Western chains. And that alone made him dangerous. What do you think? Was Gaddafi misunderstood or too dangerous to ignore? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more stories they don't want you to hear, hit like and subscribe.